They fight over who has the best looks. It's the Hoppe and SuperRICH Show right here on theedgeonair.com.
Call us 630-785-2510. That is 630-785-2510. And real quick, you're probably listening on your computer, right, Risky?
Probably.
But remember, if you want to listen to The Edge anywhere in the world, I don't give a crap if you're in Auckland, New Zealand, or if you're in Beijing or Gary, Indiana. Download the TuneIn radio app and search up theedgeonair.com, and you can listen to us live on the air. All right. What's coming up in Risky News?
Well, we were just talking about a TV show we both like, which is Homeland, and how much we hate Dana and how much everyone hates Dana.
I don't think there's one person in the world, Ryan, that likes Dana.
No, I was watching a sports talk show on Comcast Sportsnet, and David Kaplan said they need to just kill her off.
I mean, if David
one of the few things David Kaplan said that was right. Well, he says a lot of things that are right. That was one thing that I completely agree on. They need to kill her off. However, another TV show, this is kind of an older show, that's my all-time favorite TV show. The 1987 Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
That cartoon, I like a lot of adult cartoons, but there's a thing about that cartoon that's better than any cartoons out now. I like the old animation, the characters, the humor, the
voice.
violence.
Yeah,
it's great. What do you think of it?
Oh, man, it was my favorite TV show. Who's your favorite turtle?
Probably like Raphael.
Okay, I like Donatello.
Yeah.
Michelangelo.
He was a very low-key pothead.
Oh, yeah. Did you see the one where he ate some anti-mutation cookies and then turned into a human teenager?
Yeah, they put some adult humor in there. Like, he was always munching out. I wonder why.
Eating pizza all the time. I mean, yeah, you can't do it. Some of the stuff they did in that show you can't do now because it's too violent.
Yeah, I mean...
Which it wasn't even violent at all.
The one that came out 10 years ago, the anime one's all right. It's deep.
Oh, the 03 one?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was all right.
It's better than the one that's on Nickelodeon.
Oh, my God, yeah. Well, that one is absolutely terrible compared to the 87 series.
Yeah.
The 87, that's probably one of the all-time best TV shows. And speaking of that, TMNT's got a movie coming out August 8th.
And me and you're going to probably go see it and then review it on the show. Woo!
Oh, yeah, we'll definitely be reviewing it on this show.
I'm just not sure. Like, I hope it's not bad. I'm going to
be honest. Even as bad as it could be, I'm probably still going to love it. Like, the Dragon Ball Z movie that was live action, probably you can't make a movie much worse than that. And just because I'm a big Dragon Ball Z fan, I loved it.
Oh, no, that was pretty bad.
It was bad, and at the same time, I love it just because it's live action DBZ.
I mean, I love my share of bad shows. Don't get me wrong, but that was really bad.
That was really bad.
I know.
That was bad, except just because I love the show, I had to like it. Where this, I think it's going to be pretty good. The trailer seemed pretty good, or like Angelo takes off his mask saying, I'm just a guy. When April sees him for the first time, I'm just a guy under a mask, and then takes off his orange mask.
And then she faints. That's what happened in the first episode, too.
Yeah.
I'm just hoping it's not a bad show or a bad movie because Michael Bay's making it, and I hated every Transformers movie ever.
Although I'm just kind of wondering if this is based more on the 87 series because they're bringing back Vernon.
Which one was Vernon again? I don't remember him.
The guy in the pink suit that kept trying to steal April's job. He was like a whiner.
Oh, yeah.
That guy.
Wow, you know your Ninja Turtles. I forgot about him.
Yeah, that's what because Vernon wasn't in the 03 series, and he's not in the series on Nickelodeon.
Yeah, it was this dude, the like Jewish-looking guy. He looks Jewish.
Yep, that's Vernon, the guy in the pink suit.
Yeah, that's what I thought you were talking about. The like guy that was kind of like a scumbag. He was always in April's face about everything. He was a suck up to Bern Thompson, the boss. Let me look up Bern Thompson. Which one was that again?
He was like the fat boss that was always screaming at April, "You're gonna be fired!"
Oh my God, I remember that. Let me see this real quick. Bern Thompson. Yeah, that's what I remember from him because he would always yell at April.
Oh yeah, he was always threatening to fire her.
There he is.
Oh yeah, Bern. That's Bern.
Good old class act. Yeah, there is a thing about 80s cartoons that's so much better. The animation's just so much cooler looking. You know?
Yeah, I don't like the new 3D stuff or CGI.
I mean, CGI was cool in the 90s with Pixar, but then it got kind of old. Like, it was cool.
Yeah, then they overdid it.
Yeah, it was cool with Buzz Lightyear and Bug's Life and all those shenanigans.
Mm-hmm. Then that was cool. Old. So now they're doing it in TV shows.
Yeah.
So I'm actually wondering if this is based on the 87, they're trying to redo the 87 series and make it into a movie, because this is going to be a trilogy.
Yeah.
All the actors are signed on for 3 films, because Vernon was only in the 87 series.
Here, click on release real quick. Maybe they'll have pre-movie reviews. I'm just curious. If it at least gets like 50, 60% on Rotten Tomatoes, I'm happy. I just don't want this to be a 9% atrocious movie where I can't even enjoy it.
Did you watch the 2007 movie?
Of
the
what?
of TMNT?
I don't think I
It
did.
was a CGI one. That one was pretty good. It was based on the 03 series, except that movie was really good.
Yeah, I
Johnny
didn't see that.
Knoxville is the voice of Leonardo.
It's weird.
Yep, Megan Fox is April O'Neil.
Well, that's cool.
Great. That is great.
That's not a bad deal at all.
No. All right, and she looked like she was playing a good April too.
Oh,
in
the
the
way
trailer.
she fainted.
Yeah, she was doing a good job. Here, let's see if we got any pictures of Vernon.
And here's the thing about her playing April O'Neil. It's like a perfect look. Like you would
It
expect
is.
her to play April O'Neil. I'm looking it up for the Ninja Turtles movie. I want to see what they're rating it. If they have any pre-showings. Call
looks
the
like-
show real quick. If you want to call the show and comment about Ninja Turtles, 630-785-2510. That's 630-785-2510. Wow, that's not a good sign if there's no pre-show reviews. Like when The Neighbors came out, a month before it came out, there were reviews already. That's not the best sign if there's no reviews.
Yeah, it's a little more than a month before it comes out. It looks like this is what Vernon's gonna look like.
Yeah.
So I mean,
That's
pretty good.
Will Arnett from Modern Family.
yeah,
Or
I'm
no,
actually
Arrested
interested to
Development.
see how they portray Vernon in this. If he's gonna be like the same guy from the '87 series, that was just a suck up to the boss.
I think Will Arnett will play a perfect role of that because when he
Yeah.
was on a lot of shows, he plays the suck up, the corporate suck up.
And April's in Channel 6 News. You know, one thing I didn't like about the 03 series was April wasn't even a TV reporter. There was
Yeah.
no Channel 6 News. You know, and I just like how in the 87 series they could just walk up on the streets during day.
Yeah.
And one thing I didn't
was
understand.
cool, whatever.
It was,
They're
yeah.
just walking
03, yeah, they weren't allowed to. They could only go up at night. And one thing about the 80s, I didn't really get how they'd wear a raincoat and a hat, and people wouldn't realize that they're turtles.
Right.
Like, do you not see the green skin?
Yeah, I mean, come on, get the hell out of here. Real quick, before we move on, what is your prediction for TMNT?
I think it's going to be a huge hit.
I think it'll do all right. It'll be moderate because it's kind of an old cartoon that kids watch. I think it'll do all right. It won't be like by any means a top-selling movie, but it'll be #1 for the weekend.
Yeah.
It really depends if it's a decent movie. If it's atrocious, if it's as bad as Dragon Ball Z, it will be a disappointment.
It's
not a bust, but come on.
It's hard to be that bad. Now, what do you think of the way the Turtles look in this?
They look kind of weird.
I think they look kind of weird, too.
I just read a comment on Rotten Tomatoes in the forum. Some guy was like, they look like pedophiles. I was like, wow. I wasn't thinking that. They just look like mutants.
Okay, it was originally supposed to be just called Ninja Turtles, and
Oh,
they were
yeah.
supposed to be aliens from another planet. They weren't supposed to be mutants.
Oh, he got a lot of heat for that.
Oh, man, there were like petitions to get
I
him
know.
removed
People
from the
were
movie.
angry, dude.
Yeah. Yeah, the Turtles do kind of look different. I like the way they looked in the first 3 movies.
Yeah.
In the first show, I thought they looked great in that.
The ones from the 90s?
Yeah, the ones from that were all great.
Yeah.
Now, right now, I mean, they do look a little weird. Maybe once we actually see them in a movie and not just a trailer, we'll probably like them more. However, I wish they would just kind of stick to the regular, just kind of turtles and mutant turtles in a mask.
I just don't want Michael Bay touching this movie. That's what I'm not cool with.
You just don't want them touching this franchise and ruining it.
I mean, it's been dead since like 1996, but like, it's just like, why do you want that? Like, why do you want Michael Bay touching it? He ruined the Transformers franchise. I mean, yeah, they make a lot of money, but those movies are bad.
Did he make all 4 of the movies?
The last 3.
Or how many did they make? 4 or 5?
4, I believe. And he
And
made the first
la-
3.
Was the first one good? I haven't watched any of the Transformers
The
movies.
first one is good because that's like Megan Fox 5 years ago. She's like 22, 23. But like,
Hey,
they're
she's
just all
looking pretty good in
violent.
the Ninja Turtles, though.
Yeah, because she's like in her 20s. But like, all the movies, the Transformers was just violence. I mean, trust me. I love myself a good action movie. I love myself a good movie with good-looking women. But like, it was too much in Transformers. I'm like, we got it. They make things explode. Like, there's no substance, no writing. You know what I mean?
Oh, was it real? I didn't see any of them. So was it really like that?
The first one was watchable, but then again, I saw it when I was like a freshman in high school, so I liked anything back then. But the second one was so bad, dude. Look up Megan Fox Transformers real quick. And real quick, a quick reminder. You can check out The Edge podcast at theedgeonair.com/podcast. Under there, there's all the interviews that have been conducted on here and the best of the Hoppe and SuperRICH show. Yeah, you see that, SuperRICH? I mean, Risky. You see that?
Oh, yeah, I see that. Pretty nice and clear.
All right, Ryan.
Yeah, no SuperRICH today.
Yeah, he's not here today. So right now,
Coming up, the Hoppe and SuperRICH show.
coming up, we just previewed the Ninja Turtle movie. I think it's going to be a bad movie because Michael Bay's touching it. You agree, Ryan?
I mean, I wish there was someone better that was doing it. So I'm just so excited to see the Turtles on the big screen again. I kind of don't care who's doing it. I'm just like so ready to see them back on the big screen.
Yeah, I mean, I am too. Call the show, 630-785-2510. That is 630-785-2510. What's your Twitter handle if they want to send you a risky tweet?
I am on Twitter at rrisky16.
And I'm at Hoppe Radio 893. Call us if you want to talk on the air and you don't want to hide behind a keyboard. 630-785-2510. That's 630-785-2510. We will be right back on the Hoppe and SuperRICH show with Risky after this. Hang on.
The Hoppe and SuperRICH show.